All right, there's something about summer that makes focus feel optional. Kids are out of school, vacation photos are flooding your feed, and even Wall Street takes a breath. But here's the thing, your long term goals, they don't take a vacation, and neither should your plan. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you had a great week. This is your Friday planning video. Let me tell you about the conversation I had this week. A client calls me and says, Randy, I know we've been working on a Roth conversion strategy, but can we circle back in September? Between the beach, the kids, and the heat, I just can't think straight right now. I get it. Summer's a season of distraction, but it's also a season of opportunity. In fact, some of the best planning gets done when the market's quiet, when business slows a little bit, and when you can think clearly without the constant noise of earnings calls, year-end deadlines, and tax surprises. As we all know, some of that is still true. What we do not really have right now is a quiet market, but all in all, you will likely, not for sure, but likely see the end of summer be a bit more quiet than we've seen. Never know with what's going on right now, but we'll see. So let's talk about three simple ways to keep your financial goals in focus, even when it feels like everyone else is drifting. Let's start with revisiting your why. When distractions mount, clarity becomes your greatest asset. Summer's a great time to reconnect with the reason you're investing and planning in the first place. Maybe it's retiring with confidence. Maybe it's helping your kids graduate college debt free. Maybe it's buying that second home in the Carolinas or giving more generously to causes that matter to you. When your why is clear, the how becomes easier to stick with. One practical idea, reframe your goals as visual benchmarks. Print a photo of that family lake house or write your goal on a sticky note and slap it on your bathroom mirror. Debt free by 2027 or $2 million by retirement. Give more, worry less. It's not cheesy, it's just clarity. Let's try number two. And this one we'll have to see about, as I just mentioned. Don't let the markets lull you to sleep. Markets in August and September tend to be lighter in volume. That often means less drama, but also means more susceptibility to overreaction. And when you're sipping lemonade on a porch somewhere, it's tempting to think, well, we'll deal with that in the fall. But you know what summer often brings? Mid-year capital gains surprises, quiet market corrections. Remember August 2015? Opportunities to harvest tax losses or rebalance without triggering huge gains. This is when being proactive matters. Think of your plan like a garden. Sure, you plant in the spring and you harvest in the fall, but it's the weeding and watering you do in July that determines whether you get tomatoes or you get regrets. Summer's for maintenance. Check your allocations, review your savings progress, update your cash reserves, especially if travel or tuition has thrown them off a little bit. If you wait until October to check on your plan, you may find more mess than momentum. And here is one of the hows we talk about a lot. Automate where you can. Summer brain is real, so let's not rely on memory. Let's rely on automation. If you haven't already set it up, automatic monthly savings to retirement or investment accounts, recurring reviews in your calendar, mid-July, early August, Labor Day, budget alerts for categories like travel, restaurant, or kids activities, those creep up fast in the summer. Automation helps protect your progress when your schedule and your attention span is unpredictable. And if you've already automated everything, great. Use summer to audit those systems. Is your savings rate still aligned with inflation and where your goals are? Have your insurance needs changed now that the kids are older and you've bought a new home? Are your estate documents gathering dust in a drawer somewhere, or have they been updated? Sometimes the best summer cleanup isn't in the garage, it's in your finances. Okay, how about one quick bonus thought? Use summer to talk about money. Summer brings people together, backyard barbecues, family trips, reunions, weddings. Don't waste that opportunity. You don't need to lecture your adult kids about estate planning over burgers, but you can ask if they're saving enough in their 401k with their first job. You can mention a good book you read about money. You can share one smart thing you've learned recently about investing or tax planning. As many of you know, I have conversations with your young adult children and grandchildren. When you send them my way, it's a great first step for them. We really enjoy it. When we plant seeds with conversation, you never know what might grow. Summer has a way of making us feel like it's standing still. Time is standing still. But the truth is, it's not. Time is passing, markets are moving, and your financial life is still unfolding. So take the vacation, enjoy the break, but don't lose sight of the bigger picture, because financial success doesn't come from big, heroic decisions. It comes from quiet consistency, even when the world is slowing down. Have a great weekend and enjoy.